they say when somebody loses one sense, the others become more acute, more developed. But I think lacking that physicality factor, there's all of that investment that you have to place in your voice, in the subtleties of phrasing and timing of vocally. That, I mean, yeah, they're part of any performance, but here they were the whole thing. I was always on guard against unjustified, unmotivated villainy. Part of the challenge was in finding and embracing the things that drive such a bad dude. The unchecked ambition, the resentment, the guilt, finding that stuff and embracing it. We all have our darkness, and touching that and letting it come through Claudius is it took some work. I'm just realizing that there's a completely banal, just kind of run-of-the-mill thing that I did find difficult at first. In my first reading of the script, I went, my God, this guy changes subject a lot. And, like it's going in this one direction and then goes in this other direction. I found his syntax challenging at first. The clauses within clauses within clauses within clauses. So like getting a bead on, okay, so this sentence starts over here and it ends over there. And in between, there's a mess of stuff that happens. Find that vocally is like finding the way of conveying that. Sometimes was just relaxing for a second to let somebody slightly more human, me for example, just kind of pop out around the edges, and then get it back. The other like pieces of script that I really, really enjoyed digging into were the places where Claudius has figured out what character he's supposed to be playing early on when he's talking to Hamlet and being the wise uncle. Your father lost a father, that father lost his, and it's unmanly, but to have license to really dig into those little mini Claudiuses or mini Claudii, that one, and then the public Claudius who's taking care of Norway. That's just fun. I came away from this experience with a new, and I've been a Hamlet fan for forever, but I came away with a new appreciation for just how friggin' good a playwright Shakespeare was. Like technically, just that putting these words in this order in the mouths of these people and then setting them on each other. The finished production, in my mind's ear, really values that, values the words, values the interplay, the subtlety, the nuance. The first thing that occurs to me is, wow, what would it be like to listen to other Shakespeare this way? Like this was something. An audience might be thinking about how human and close to our everyday experience this story feels. Maybe unusually so. There's no trappings, no costumes, no connotations of other time. You're just listening to human beings go through some stuff. It's not unrecognizable stuff, it's recognizable stuff. Maybe some of this is what's happening in Washington, D.C. right now. Maybe it's easier to draw some of the parallels when the whole thing is taking place in your head. Radio knows this, accessing the audience's ability to create, so it becomes a joint creation.